what's up guys and gals? Thanks for stopping by the outpost. This is going to be a quick tutorial video for those of you guys that are new into sabers or saber spinning. Part of what I do is lightsaber choreography. Without spending too much time, wasting time talking about it, I'm going to go through some basic spins and Obi-Ani and reverse Obi-Ani. We'll try to hit that as well, okay? So, without further ado. Alright, so, first you're going to want to find your dominant hand, okay? The first basic spin is going to be just a figure 8, okay? It could be a forward 8. Well, we'll start with the forward roll, okay? So the forward roll is going to be where you take the saber from straight up and down our 12 o'clock position. I'm going to call this 12, okay? This is going to be 3, 6, and 9, okay? So pretty simple. We're going to start from a 12 o'clock position. The forward roll is going to start away from the body, okay? We're going to start going behind the back. So we're going to go from a 12, 3, 6, 9, back to 12. Pretty simple, okay? You're going to start this slowly until you get the hang of it, because you are going to want to loosen up your wrist here, okay? A lot of people will try to hold on to it really tight the whole time. You can't do that. You're going to have to open up your wrist. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm pretty much holding the saber with my thumb and just part of my hand, my index finger, okay? When we get to behind the back, okay? Practice letting the saber kind of complete its own motion. This is going to help you later on when you're doing more advanced moves, okay? Because whenever you start to really pick up speed with it, you're going to want to have that flexibility and that finger strength, that hand strength to hold the hilt in place, okay? So that's your forward roll. A reverse roll, we'll start at 12, going to go to 9, 6, 3, back to 12, okay? Again, behind the body. I always start with that first because it's easier than trying to do in front of your body, okay? So that's a reverse roll. Again, you're going to want to practice slowly. Let the saber complete its own motion, because the weight of the blade should kind of guide it on its own, okay? One trick that we like to use sometimes is to actually turn the saber around and have the hilt at the end. This will kind of help you. You can feel the weight of the saber want to follow through its own motion, okay? Almost like a pendulum, okay? Now, of course, you're going to want to practice this with a saber that you're not terrified of dropping on the ground, okay? All right, that's the forward and reverse roll. Now, to complete a figure 8 in forward, we're going to go behind the body, and then we're going to go in front of the body, okay? In order to do that, you're going to go from 12 to 3. When you go into 6, you're going to turn your the top of your hand facing out. Come to 9, back to 12, okay? That's a reverse. That's behind the back. Here's in front, okay? Okay, when I'm talking figure 8, it's because we're going to go behind the body first, and then in the front of the body. Behind and in front, okay? You're going to want to practice this before you try any other moves. You need to be very comfortable coming in front of your body without looking, without worrying about whether or not you're going to hit yourself. You want to be very comfortable in both forward and reverse, okay? Figure 8, we call it that because you come in front and you're going across. See how we're coming across the plane of my body here, okay? And you do it at speed. Now, this is a rather large hilt and a rather large, long 36-inch blade, so it is going to move a bit slower, okay? Shorter blades, shorter hilts, closer center of gravity, you'll be able to move faster, all right? All right, next. We're going to talk about the Obi-Ani. So, Obi-Ani, in case you don't know, looks like this. Okay, simply put, it's a forward roll into a behind the back motion, okay? and then you're going to pull it out from behind your shoulders. So we're going to go slowly, okay? So a forward roll, behind the back to this position, and then we're going to go, it's almost like you're doing an in front of the body pass, but you're going to tuck the saber behind your arm, okay, to this position, okay? And when you get here, you're going to push your shoulder forward and pull the saber from behind your body, okay? So many people get caught up because they get to about here and they think it's a pull around motion, okay? It's not really a pull around motion. You want the saber to follow your shoulder. So you're gonna lead with your shoulder and let the saber continue the motion through, okay? Real slowly so you can see what I'm doing. Notice how I'm turning my whole body, okay? If you try to stand still like this, okay, when you first start out, when I first started out, I could only get to about my hip before I had to come around because I just didn't have the flexibility, okay? But the key is practice. Do it over and over again, okay? The other key is, like I said, move your body. Don't be a board. Use your shoulder to lead that pull around, okay? So I'm gonna do it a little bit at speed so you can just kind of get the mechanics down. Okay. Now, this is an ObiAni. Okay, we can add what's called an upper whip into this move, which looks like this. Okay, we're gonna come here, and then we're gonna come above our head, almost like we're placing the saber behind our back, like we're gonna sheath it, and then we're gonna pull it out again. And then we're gonna continue with a forward roll back into the ObiAni, okay? I'm kind of choked up on this saber because it is very heavy blade, this LED. Okay, now if you want to do what's called a lotus, when you get to, that's why we're not afraid of dropping it. When you get to here, you're gonna pull, and then you're gonna do a reverse roll and continue the motion this way, and then you're gonna sheath it, and then pull it back out, okay? Looks like this. Reverse roll, behind the head, back down. All right, I'm gonna give my right hand a break. So, you can do an ObiAni with both hands. See if I can do a lotus with this hand. Not as good as my other hand, obviously, because I haven't practiced it as much. Yep, see? But the ObiAni we've got, okay? So, that's your ObiAni. Now, if you want to talk about doing a reverse ObiAni, it's the same thing in reverse. So we're gonna come in a reverse figure eight. From the side, a reverse figure eight looks like this. Okay? So see, we're making a figure eight across our body. Okay, so reverse ObiAni, figure eight. When we get here to about the 12 o'clock position, we're going to change the center of the spin from the hilt of our blade down here to the center of our blade here. Okay, so we're going to come, get here. Now we're going to rotate it this way and rotate our arm around the center, tuck it in behind our back. Notice how I push my shoulder forward again. We're going to pull the shoulder back, come out from behind, another reverse roll, back into, looks like this. Okay, so that's going to be your reverse. These things can be useful for changing direction. If you are spinning, okay. How's it going, guys?
May the force be with you.
Thank you.
So are you testing it out for somebody's Christmas gift, or?
No, I actually do this for charity.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks really cool.
Thank you, guys. Check out saberguild.org.
Saberguild?
Yep, saberguild.org.
Well,
It's a Lucasfilm licensed group.
Thanks.
Have a good night.
Thanks.
All right, so we're gonna come back across our body this way. We can change direction, step. Okay. So with the forward or regular ObiAni, we can use that to advance when we come here. You step backwards and swing it pull out. Okay, like this. Now you notice I threw an overhead whip there. So there's just lots of different things you can do with it. I'll try to put up some more tutorial videos for more advanced stuff, behind the back handoffs, stuff like that we can do later, okay? Once again, thanks for stopping by the Outpost.